Cars.com Auto Review.
Hi, I'm Joe Wiesenfelder of Cars.com. I have here a 2010 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This is specifically an E550 two-door. It's a coupe. Now, they used to have a CLK coupe instead of an E-Class coupe. I always thought it was a little bit awkward looking, and the sedan, just as recently as 2009, was kind of bland, kind of conservative. They seem to have fixed that. Now, you might think that the coupe roofline would give you less headroom in a car like this. It's actually more than the sedan. It's almost 3 inches greater, and the legroom is almost an inch greater than in the sedan. But for what it's worth, I feel like I'm sitting pretty low and my legs are pretty far forward. It's a little bit different. Where you really notice a difference, though, is in the width of the car. The shoulder room is smaller by almost 4 inches. And just riding around with a passenger, you definitely notice it. Now, specifically, the center armrest is quite narrow, so you're fighting with your passenger for room. It also affects the command multimedia interface control. In the S-Class sedan, the larger one, it's up here, it's totally comfortable. This is pretty far back, so I'm doing a lot of this. Now, I have chimpanzee arms, but even if you're shorter, my guess is you're sitting farther forward, which gives you the same problem here. Now, one feature I really like, in any two-door car, there's always a challenge with the seatbelt here. If it's attached to the seat and you flip it forward to let a passenger in, then you got this barrier. Whereas if they have it way back here, it's harder to reach. And the older you get, the harder it is, kids. So the solution here, when you close the door, it motors forward like so. Then once you tighten it, it actually snugs up the belt a little bit. Getting into the back seat of a two-door is always an adventure. Mercedes makes that a little bit easier. You'll notice the head restraint goes down by itself, motorized head restraint, seat moves forward. I kind of feel like it would be easier for me to get in this way. It's probably not a good idea. Let's go like so. Now once I'm back here, the seat, notice, motors back, and unlike some models, it comes all the way back to where it was set before instead of to some space, farther up. It's not all the way back, but my clearance is not bad. Knees are raised. Now, compared to the sedan, I've got about 3 inches less legroom, definitely less, 2.5 inches less headroom compared to the sedan. But it's not bad for someone who's 6 feet tall. Where you really notice it is it's 8 inches narrower in shoulder room. That's basically one side to the other. So I feel a little bit constrained. Where you do not sacrifice anything is in the trunk. According to Mercedes numbers, 16 cubic feet for the two-door or the four-door. You can fit a couple sets of golf clubs in there or more. The seats fold down. Pretty versatile for a two-door. Now, I classify this two-door as a little bit more comfortable than sporty. If you want the details, definitely check out my full review on Cars.com.
For more car-related news, go to Cars.com or our blog, KickingTires.net.